Rains having to be predicted, years ahead.
In advance,
However,
yeah.
right, but Misty Pacheco, we're going to be bringing her in later on this morning,
Oh, good.
and she'd be a perfect person to speak to this because this is one of her background.
Yeah, because
Oh, you
everybody's
mean-
concerned about it.
You mean Doctor?
Yeah.
Dr. Misty Pacheco.
Yes.
And
yes.
I know she may be listening right now.
Is
so
that Juris
prepare.
Doctorate? What is that?
Yeah,
No, not
doctor,
it's not
doctor
Juris
of Public Medicine.
Right.
Doctor of Public.
Or Doctor
Other-
of Public Health or Doctor
JD is legal.
Yeah, JD is
so
Yeah,
she's
it's legal.
Doctor of Public
Yeah.
Health.
Yeah, otherwise we have to call it lawyer.
Doctor.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to say that word.
All these letters before people's names nowadays.
Yeah. So,
Thank you.
so really, the thing is that for me, it's about trying to be healthy, trying to wash your hands, stay
Yes.
stay clean.
That's huge.
exactly.
The worst place is airports. I'm headed to an airport today
Yeah.
to head to Maui, and so have to be very careful about just sitting down in the lounge seats because people cough in their hands and they put it right on the lounge seats right there
Yeah.
as they're waiting for the plane.
Yeah, I think the main things, like you said, is definitely hand washing. That's
Yeah.
huge.
That is
Yeah,
the
and
key.
then when you are shaking people's hands and they're coughing before you shake their hands, it's kind of like give them the fist,
Yeah,
folks.
fist pump.
Give them the back of the elbow,
Hand
something.
sanitizer. That's why you carry the hand sanitizer.
Well, but I don't even want to go there to shake somebody's
Yeah.
hands, going.
Fist bump.
"Bleh,
True.
bleh."
True.
Just
You
do
know.
the air high five, like, all right,
Yeah. Yeah, sorry we made you folks today on
Almost
Aloha
there.
Friday. You know what I mean? We're all choked up about it. So, but
Oh,
yeah,
another one too.
preventive.
It was raining yesterday, so I actually went and I was teaching yesterday, and I was teaching indoors, and it was pretty chilly in the room.
yeah.
And so I got rained on because I was walking to class, before class. I got
and
rained
chilly.
on, went into class, and
Oh.
then I was just totally soaking wet and in the air condition. So I'm actually a little something today.
Yeah, kind of cold, sniffling.
Yeah,
That's-
just because of that.
Yeah. Did you take a nice hot shower afterwards? No.
No.
You didn't?
No.
Okay.
I took some emergency, that emergency that they
Yeah,
sell
emergency.
yeah,
Yeah.
emergency. Yeah, that they sell in stores. I took that last night because I could kind of feel like something coming on, but I'm okay, hanging in there. And I got orange. That's what I always do.
Kukui sap.
Oh, I
So
know.
to patients, anti-pat bacon. That was one of the things we did with
Oh.
Kukula O'Brien's Hala when we were at Mary Monic several years ago. So take kukui sap and then rub it all around your mouth. And then she had us drink orange juice.
Yeah,
Follow that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do, like, I haven't had a chance to, but a whole, just like a regular orange,
Uh-huh.
and then like honey lemon ginger tea, but mostly just ginger tea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then that usually helps prevent the cold from like setting in.
That's good.
And emergency too.
That's good.
Or air.
Ladies and gentlemen, your health tip for the day.
95% attitude.
Okay, we'll have
So-
more health tips coming up in the show.
So
yeah.
this is what else happened this morning. So I went on my Scottrade account. I check stuff out, and I
Yeah.
always kind of look at Facebook and see how that's doing. And
Yeah.
it actually picked up a little bit. So it's hovering around $31, which is good because it was bottomed out at 17, and people lost a lot of money there and were really upset. But
Yeah.
now it's making its way back.
You play the game. You play the game.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly. And they say never invest in something that's on the front page. But what was interesting was you remember Netflix, the little company,
Yeah,
big company
yeah.
that they're hovering at $300 per share before, and then they got greedy, right? They split their online and their DVDs into instead of one thing where you're paying $9.99,
Yeah.
and
Right.
you could get both online access as well as the once a month DVD.
So they got
rental.
greedy.
They split it, so you had each plan. They split it. They got greedy. So now that plan went to $16.99, and it I don't know if you remember, but all hell broke loose. Like it was a nation in just upset and turmoil over that Netflix. And
Oh yeah, that really affected me.
right. Well, I don't know. I guess they're forgiven because their stock just jumped like $60 in 1 week, and I have no idea why. Like I was trying to I looked at it. I was like, what?
You mentioned Facebook.
Yes.
Mark Zuckerberg
Mm-hmm.
is doing a fundraiser for the governor of New Jersey.
Oh yeah. Can't think of his name off the top
The
of my
big
head,
guy. The big guy.
Okay.
So he's doing a fundraiser for him in LA.
but He's also doing a fundraiser
Just in case you wanted to go or something.
for Facebook and maybe some shareholders by charging $1 to send messages to people that you don't know, so that it gets delivered into their inbox. They're tinkering.
Oh,
with
they're
that notion.
tinkering.
And if you want to send a message to good old Mr. Zuckerberg, $100.
Oh, $100 to send a message to
$100.
Mr. Zuckerberg.
Yes.
Okay, take your $100, look at it, put it in your wallet, and consider the fact that you've saved some money.
And invest it in something else.
Yeah. By the way, aloha to our new fire chief.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw that this morning.
Fire Commission. Let's see, Manuel P. Neves.
There you go.
Oh, they're in the tradition of the boys.
Yep.
Manuel P. Neves. Evidently, he was on Kauai, huh? Yeah, he was on Kauai.
Yeah.
But the retired chief
He was,
is
yeah.
Ken Silva. Kenneth, come on, you don't even look old enough to retire. Come on. But
Well-
he's gone. He's gone.
No, you know, hey, I mean, did his time, and I guess, you know, time
Yeah.
to say aloha.
Time to say aloha.
And there's something good
What-
about that.
Yeah.
You know, kind of walking away.
When
you
you're
know.
retiring into the sunset.
When you hit that high, like Seinfeld says, when you hit that high note, just walk off into the sunset and say goodnight. Showmanship, George.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be like the 50th year of the Merrimack Festival.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just walking off into the sunset. That's right. Oh, in Hilo's
You don't need
case,
to, yeah, you're
in Hilo's case, walking off into the rainstorm. Okay, so anyway, so in the,
Oh yeah,
in the
wait,
news
speaking
this
of
week.
fire chiefs, did you watch them? Has anyone?
Wait,
watched them? Oh, go ahead. Yeah, I'm
my
sorry.
turn. Sorry,
bad.
you had your turn.
You're right.
Okay, you don't
Yep.
take over the show. You know what I mean? I'm daddy to you. Okay.
Got it.
So,
Understood.
so,
Noted.
Manti Teo.
Yeah, did you see the interview?
Yeah.
With what's her name?
Katie Couric.
Katie
I
Couric.
watched it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, everybody has to wonder how come Oprah didn't do it. You know, how come Oprah? But actually, Katie Couric
She
did a great interview
Yes.
with him, and you know what? It was she asked all the questions.
Yep.
She asked him.
She covered all bases.
Yeah, and he gave the answers just the way he wanted to give them. He wasn't pressured. She kind of pressed him and asked this and that, and he answered them.
He looked solid. I mean,
He did.
Yeah, yeah.
it's just the fact that he's even in this position. Just it's still it makes me queasy to my stomach. because
Well,
it's
you know,
it's undeserved. And
Yeah, yeah,
know?
and Jay Leno,
yeah, Mr. Leno. Yeah.
Mr. Leno,
Mhm.
Mr. Jay Leno made a lot of jokes about Manti.
Well. he-
But that's because Jay Leno doesn't have to meet him on the NFL,
exactly, man.
you know, on that football field.
Yeah.
And whoever does is going to say hello to Manti Teo. And then you can talk to him, okay? You want to
Yeah.
talk to him? Put on a helmet, get some shoulder pads. Hey, no problem.
Here's the most important thing about Manti Teo that people
Yeah.
do not understand.
Ah.
He's 21 years old.
Yeah.
He's a senior in
Yes.
college.
Yeah.
So for somebody to be put at the forefront of
the
American
nation.
pop culture
Yeah.
over something so
Ridiculous.
stupid.
Yes. For instance,
He has done so much good
okay,
in his young
right,
life so
right.
far.
And for instance, did he lie about using steroids
No.
in 7 Tour de France's?
No.
In 7? Did he? No.
No.
No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No. No.
And here's another point that I don't think people get.
Ah.
He's a college student. He's a great athlete, a great student.
Uh-huh.
The guy doesn't have a lot of time to actually have a real girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't.
And what business of it is it for
Anybody's.
us?
Exactly.
Even if he says, no matter what he says, what business? It's not your business. Whatever he says, you know, when it's that big and that important, but there's no importance. I mean, take a look around at this world, folks. We got North Korea wanting to launch another rocket, and this one might have a nuclear warhead in it. Okay, so what is more pertinent? Okay, we got the government changing now. We're going into the second term for a new president, the president Barack Obama, with the new people in his administration. You know, Mrs. Clinton went before the hearings, and she gave him a piece of her mind.
And she took responsibility for her own.
Yeah, and just wait a minute. I just love that. I love that.
Yeah,
But that was so cute.
she's quite assertive.
Yeah, quite assertive. Yeah, I love it. Come on, talk to me. I'll give you some of it back. So anyway, I mean, but let's talk about what is big, you know. Let's talk about those kids in the school. Weapon control now, gun control. Where is the gun control? You know? Let's talk about things that really make a difference in this world. If we're talking about kids, every kid in Hawaii going to preschool because it's important to them, how are we doing it? How are we providing the budget for it? How are we taking care of the teachers who teach our kids? Okay, and putting the liability on them so that they understand, hey, this is a job, this is important to you. You know what it is to teach. It's
Yeah.
important. It's an important role. It's not a casual role. You don't just walk in, punch the card, do your job and get out.
Yeah.
You're connecting with young kids who want to get ahead just like you did, right? And everybody else. So
So that's a good segue into Governor Abercrombie mentioning about the preschool, 4-year-olds.
yeah,
And
well,
so
that's
they
why I
finally
mentioned
brought
it.
that-
It's
yes,
because
the
Governor
forefront now.
Abercrombie. But is that it?
Nope.
Is that the solution? Okay? No, but we're making You know, we're making
Okay,
these
we're gonna
things,
step closer.
and financially we have to be able to deal with them. You know, Mayor Caldwell talked about working with the governor and working with, you know, having an open door and putting all this stuff together. I just want to mention
Yeah.
H1 freeway, left lane, headed between town and the airport. Left lane, I want you to count the number of pukas on the freeway. Okay? This is only between town, okay, downtown, and the airport. Count the pukas, folks. Not only count the pukas, see how many you have to avoid, okay? And give us the number next week. In fact,
Oh, yeah, it's
in
bad.
fact, give somebody the numbers, not us, the people who handle the highway. Okay, because it's a federal highway, right?
Yeah, it's just highways in general.
Okay.
Going up Wildlife Ave.
Nothing important to talk about. Okay. No. So what is it you wanted to talk
Well,
about?
no, I just so are we done with? Are we officially closing the Teo chapter?
Yeah. We need to take a musical break.
Okay,
Okay, so let's go to Waipuna.
sounds good to
Okay,
me.
they're Hoku Award winners, the big guys. So let's take a listen to some of the good stuff. Waipuna will be back with more. I'm Kimo Kahuano.
And this is Ika Kahoano.
Along with Leilani Kupahomarino, Lynette Adams, our ED, and Min, our fearless engineer.
Yeah, big shaka.
We are here for you. Aloha kakahia kakaku. Oh, the great sounds of Waipuna. Oh, yeah. I understand they appear at, let's see now, the Corner Kitchen. Corner Kitchen on Thursday nights.
Yeah.
Hey, what's today? Friday?
Friday, yeah.
Oh, last night, Paul,
Last
already?
night, Paul.
Oh, sorry. You missed out. Too bad.
Yep.
Okay, so before we get into sports, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Okay, actor Dean Jones. Dean Jones. Oh, man, what an actor. Going way back, but you don't know, so who cares? He's 82 years old today.
Wow.
Also, Peyton Place, Janet, actress, not Janet, Leigh Taylor, young, okay, is 68 years old today.
Who's that?
I don't know. Country's drummer, Mike Birch of River Road. You know him?
No.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
Okay, actress Anna Ortiz from Ugly Betty. You know that, Anna Ortiz.
Nope.
Ugly Betty, you never saw Ugly Betty?
No.
She was ugly. But she had personality, evidently it worked as a show. So Anna Ortiz is 42 years old today.
So she was the main character.
Yeah,
she
she was the
she
main
was
character.
Miss Betty.
Yeah.
Okay.
A singer, Alicia Keys, you might know her.
Yeah. I saw her perform live actually when I was in New York in
Oh, you kidding?
2001. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, my group we performed
Yeah.
on the same stage with her
Wow.
before her.
What was she doing?
Same thing she's doing now, playing the piano.
No, what was the song that was
Singing.
hot?
Back then, I keep on falling in out of love with you. Sometimes I love you.
You're singing higher than she does.
That's why she sings it.
Yeah. Okay, now try singing in your lower voice.
I don't even know where that would be at this
Okay.
point. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm still
so,
recovering.
but a happy birthday if you're celebrating your birthday today. You know, I figured out what this guy is celebrating his birthday. Michael Trevino, Vampire Diaries, is 28. I said, Ikaika, you
Yeah.
should be a vampire. I said, he would work in that kind of setting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good evening. How are
I'd
you?
like to be the guy that kills the vampires. How's that?
Oh, yeah.
I want to be a vampire slayer.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a movie in there someplace.
You said Trevino. I thought you were talking about Lee Trevino.
Lee Trevino.
Yeah,
No.
he's not in the news. Okay.
No. Lee Trevino is still playing golf.
He is. Yeah, I was going to ask you that.
And still talking beautifully. You know, unbelievable. He has family, his kids, young kids now.
Yeah.
You haven't graduated from high school yet.
Really?
Yeah, he started his family late.
Oh well, you know.
Yeah.
Better late than never, I guess.
That's right. That's right. Well, it's.
Sounds like me. I'm holding out for the record, I think.
Hey, speaking of sports, let's go to it, okay?
Yeah,
We got sports. We got sports. Super Bowl is coming up.
Super Bowl's next week.
San Francisco and the Ravens.
The
okay?
brothers.
Who do you want to win? Who's going to win?
The brothers Harbaugh.
Okay.
That's the. It's gonna be the battle of the
That's
Harbaughs.
kind of amazing, yeah?
It's pretty cool, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
they wanted it to happen last year, if you
Okay.
if you remember.
Yeah.
But the Ravens didn't make it.
Yeah,
Was it the Ravens? Didn't make
my
it, or
friends.
They both didn't make
My
it.
friends want San Francisco to win.
I think most people
They got the helmet, the
in
whole
Hawaii-
thing. San Francisco, okay?
Really?
It goes back many years. Jesse Sapolo.
Yeah.
So,
well,
goes back to
there
that.
are a lot of Hawaii ties to that football
Right.
team in the team's history. However, I'm a fan of Ray Lewis.
You are?
So, heck yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's his last season and he takes him to the Super Bowl. I mean, so it's just, to me,
Great story.
yeah, probably the only story left.
And not played out. I mean, nobody knows
Nah.
who's going to deliver on the game day.
Yeah, it's going to be a
Okay.
good game.
We got to say aloha to all the Pro Bowlers. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pro Bowl
Because they're
happening.
here in town for the big game on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which I still,
Patty cake,
I still don't
football man.
understand.
Throw me a football as hard as you can.
Well, not as hard because when they actually play in the Pro Bowl, it looks like they're going like 3/4 speed.
Hey, listen, all you guys in the NFL, you here guesting for the big game. Hey, you know what you do? This is it. Act, bro.
Yeah.
It's like Hawaii 5-0, like you're on 5-0. Act like you're falling down, like it's real. Act like when somebody bumps you, boom, they really hit you. Act. Okay? If you act, the audience, the whole stadium will not know. They will cheer and boo and do things to you. Okay, so anyway. Yeah?
It's just funny. You just made me think of this old Seinfeld joke. That
What do you say?
Where he used to talk about horses racing,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, I don't think the horses know that should they fall and trip and get hurt during the race that they're gonna get shot. I think they're missing that little tidbit of information because if they knew that, you'd see some mighty easy stepping coming down that home stretch.
Stop being so cheery. Coming up, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take you to Washington, D.C. because we have a wrap-up from our correspondent all the way over there who's going to share with us on behalf of Pacific Center for Economic Development
Mhm.
and Spillatron Companies what really happened in Washington, D.C. during the inauguration of President Barry Obama. Yeah. When we come back. It's 6:27. I'm Kibo Kawano.
And this is Ikai Kahuano,
And this program brought to you by
the Pacific Center for Economic Development and its Pelletron Companies.
Happy Aloha Friday. Now, Leilani Kupahu Marino has a little bit of history as to Alekoki.
Well, we want to talk about the old chant. I guess there was concern, or there's a question whether Kalakaua had actually written the chant or whether it was Lunalilo. And Lunalilo had done it actually for Princess Kamamalu.
And Luna Lilo is being recognized.
He's being recognized. His birthday's coming up, January 31st. So Sunday we have Ali'i Sunday
Uh-huh.
with Mauna Ala to follow after that. Tomorrow is the Lunalilo home luau. So we
Okay.
want to recognize that as well. But also just talking a little bit about Lunalilo, being the people's king. And he was, as his name said at that time, Iluna, Iluna Liloa. The highest of all. And he was the highest elite at that time. So not only did he, win the first election, but also one thing, he composed the first national anthem, which was Eola Ke Ali'i Ke Akua, which
Oh.
was followed God Save the King.
Wow.
So those are
Beautiful.
just some of the little tips, but as you
But
know,
that's what's coming up as far as Hawaiian context.
correct, and that he
Well,
was
the Hawaiian
born,
societies,
and
yeah.
he was born on Iolani's Palace grounds at the time, known as Pohukaina,
Aye.
and there he is buried across the street with his mother.
Uh-huh. At the grounds of Koiahau. Uh-huh.
So we just want to take a moment to recognize him, and what a great follow from Senator Akaka.
Yes. To the great Hawaiian ali'i. Aye. Okay, I tell you what. Let's get this song in. It's called Puahone, written by Dennis Kamakahi and recorded by two brothers, Portuguese Hawaiian boys. Yes, the brothers Casimiro. They wouldn't say it, but I did. I'm Kimo.
This is Ikaika.
Happy Aloha Friday.
I didn't know they're Portuguese.
Portuguese!
Casimiro.
Are you
Portuguese,
kidding me?
Hawaiian, Portuguese.
Casimiro! The great sounds of the brothers Casimiro on Aloha Friday, and welcome to our very special showcase brought to you by
The Pacific Center for Economic Development and its Pelletron Companies.
I'm Kimo Kahuanam,
And this is Ikaika Kahuana.
along with Leilani Kupahu Moreno, our executive director of PSED, Lynette Adams, and our enduring, our awesome, our accomplished engineer, Min. You know, when you get really good, you only need one name.
That's right.
That's right.
Yep.
Stop naming your kid two names. Just name them one. Automatic could be, who knows, could be the next big ruler. Okay, 7:54 is the time, almost 7:55, and we want to say aloha to all of the friends. Ben Wood, thank you very much. He's He's 80 plus. And Ben, people, when I say Ben Wood, people go, he's still alive. Yes, he is. And Ben put into an article about photographer Michi Moore. It's helped out with many Hawaii entertainers and photos and events and stuff like that. And true that, because we got to know her, definitely, Michi. And so she had uterine cancer.
Yeah.
And as you all know, that's very expensive. So, you know, how you treat cancer and stuff
Yeah.
like that, yeah?
And life-threatening.
You know, life-threatening, yeah. So some friends stepped in. Kathy Foy, Mahi, Aaron Mahi's wife, Jimmy Borges, who's a liver cancer survivor.
Right.
Okay. And so coming up at Pearl Ultra Lounge on Wednesday, next Wednesday,
Okay.
from 5 to 10 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Going to have a few friends dropping by. Okay, Pearl
Yeah.
Ultra Lounge. It's $40, and you may say, $40? If you're local, then you go, $40? Okay. But when you think of what's going to be happening for you, it's like nothing. First of all, you're going to meet somebody you really, really enjoy. You got to be, because here are the people who are going to be there. Amy Hanaiali'i, Henry Kapono,
There you go.
Malvin Lead,
Uh-oh.
Christian Lay,
Mm-hmm.
who sang on Broadway, Raiatea Helm,
Mm-hmm.
Shari Lynn,
Wow.
Star Kalahiki of Hawaii Stars, Danny Couch, Rocky Brown, noted and talented singer, Mary Goodsey, another one, Janai, another one,
Yeah.
Ke'ahi Conjugation, another great singer, Jeff Rasmussen, Pua Mana, and of course that's all the girls of the group Pua Mana, going back to Ermengarde Luli, Sunaway, Touch of Gold, that's all the guys, you know, singing. Oh, they got so much good energy. And Son Karibe. Son Karibe. They're going to be backed by Steve Jones, by Dan Del Negro, by Daryl Pellegrini, DeShannon Higa, excuse me, Reggie Padilla. Tickets, once again, $40 at the door. Okay? So you want to help out? Help out. You want to make a contribution? That's good too.
Yeah.
Okay? It's going to be really beautiful. Michi Moore.
Sounds like it's going to be a good
Great-
concert.
Yeah, and great person. Great person. That's why they're all doing it, because she's just such a good person. So, $40. Just write the check. Not gonna hurt you so much. You don't take out cash. Just write check.
I think in the dollar value ratio, it's a pretty good value.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a great value. You can't get a concert for that.
No,
Jeez.
not like that at least.
Not today. Not today with all of those people. So we've done our job. It's now 2 minutes before Pauhana time.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say happy Aloha Friday to each and every one of you, and thanks to the fearless founders of Pacific Center for Economic Development, Imoka McClellan and Harvey Kim, and all the generations who are part of this wonderful NHO, Native Hawaiian Organization company that is just awesome. Yeah?
Yeah.
And so it's good to be a part of it. I'm Kimo Kahawana.
This is Ika Kahawana.
And let's go into Aloha Friday. Play that song and we'll sing with it. Yeah, because nobody gets to sing along with this song unless, of course, you're doing the Star Spangled Banner at the inauguration and everybody's going, oh, she went lip sync. Oh, get a life. Come on.
Seriously, yeah.
It sounded beautiful.
Yep.
Here we go. Are you ready, son?
Yep.
Me. Here is where I sit on cloudy and bliss with my
Primo bottles lying everywhere.
Got a guitar in my hand and a Western oil can under my okole for a chair. Take it away, Kimo.